with 2 other boats, so I really recommend the Caledonian Canal. Lovely experience. I'm just jogging back down now, down Lochaline. There's no wind, it's like a mill pool. Apparently the lock is waiting for another 4 boats to turn up, so they must be coming up from somewhere down here. Back through the Corran Narrows, sun's out, it's lovely and warm. Everyone's amped the motor, so there's no wind. Mill. Just making our way back down. Ben Nevis with the snow on the top. Back there, Corran Narrows. And still no wind, but it's lovely. So just coming up to the Sound of Mull now. Ben Nevis in the background there, with the snow on it. You see the current in the water, or potentially you might be able to. Lighthouse over there, and the other point there. Go through there basically and opens the other side of there. And then we're coming down here at the moment. Just done a bit of Genoa-Mizzen, we're not in a rush. Get there too soon because we want to try and get into Lochaline. A bit more water underneath us, it'll be better. So we're going up through there. So coming down the Sound of Mull now. We are just going round this headland up here. I don't know if you'll see it on the camera, and then round, and then that'll take us into Lochaline. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to try and squeeze in there for a couple of days. This is the Sound of Mull. We were sailing lovely up until where that big ship is, really, back there, and then the wind dropped, and then it's come on the nose again, although there's not much. So we're just chugging up here now. The wind's picked up a bit, but it's no point getting the sails. Big ship coming out. We are going in just over there, where that you can see that forehand mark. Yachts just come out ahead of us in front. We're going in, hopefully get tucked up in there. And then Tobermory is up there. So we're anchored in Lochaline. Took us a little while to find an anchoring place, to be honest with you, because there's so many moorings now in the anchorage, well, the alleged anchorage. We went up the top there as well and had a look, but with the wind direction, everything that's coming, we've come in here. Pretty little spot. Hoping we'll be well protected for the winds tomorrow, although it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. We're going to have a couple of days here. So in 6 meters it's going to come up to 8, somewhere I don't know, just under that, and got 30-meter chain on the bottom, so we should be fine. And we'll take the dogs a walk on the beach over here later, hopefully. And then there are berths over there and mooring balls that you can pick up. Just got water and electric, etc., but we don't need any at the moment. We're fully stocked. So we've just come ashore in Lochaline. We've been here for a couple of days now. It's been really windy, so just been hiding out where we are in 7 meters, 40 meters of chain out, and I think the anchor's into mud. It's had really good holding. There were 30 odd boats in here last night, thinned out a little bit today. We're going to go for a nice walk. We did go for a walk yesterday, I didn't film it, potentially raining. Today's looking a lot better. Just walking up through the woods, little single track that runs alongside the loch. So we're just leaving Lochaline now. It's quite a narrow channel to go through. Ferry's ahead of us, 2.6 metres under the keel at the moment. Ferry port's just over there. There's a mine over there. And we're going to go down to Loch Spell, change the mind, we're not going to Tobermory. So we've had 3 lovely days here, but we've decided it's time to move on. been quite cold, to be honest with you. But we're going to go down to Loch Spell because that looks, from what we can see, very pretty. And have a couple of nights there before we go down to Ardfern, I think it's called, Ardfern. I'm sailing down to Loch Spell, which is just around this headland with this castle on it. You go around there and then actually you come back in, so I'm guessing the loch's somewhere in behind those trees over there. But yeah, wind's picked up a bit now and we're coming down here quite nice. There's a bit of current through here. This is the overfalls we're just on the edge of, but it's nothing to worry about. Just under main and mizzen, doing about 5.5 knots, I think. That's just nice, really. So we've just had a change of decision. Loch Spell, the entry point is just over there, but we've decided with the wind and the conditions that we've got and the tide, literally the tide is just turning now to take us down through the and down to the Craignish Basin, that we've made the decision to tack and go down there. Means we can sail all the way. We were going to go Wednesday, which meant a bit of motoring and sailing, but conditions make sense to go today. So we've got full sail up. It means we're going to get there about 8 o'clock tonight, but there's plenty of time. And there are several anchorages before we could choose. So we're going to crack on and get through the Sound of Lagoon, I think it's called. Pronouncing it right. Luing, which is just ahead where you can see that those two boats there. We go through a channel there and then it takes us down and we should be able to pick up the tide. And we're heading for Ardfern if we can. Ardfern. And there's several anchorages around there, or we might go into the marina. We'll see. Motor sailing down at the moment. Bladder lighthouse over there. Should get a nice push through here. Currents from here can run really quick. Bit of engine in, about 1500 RPM. And we're doing 6 knots. So tides, the current's just starting to get hold of us. So we've just come into Craignish Lagoon, I think that I'm pronouncing it right. So there's a little tiny entranceway here, which you're coming through. Antares is really good, brings you straight through. I think the lowest we saw was about 2.1 metres under the keel. And then there's a marina up there, but you have to go around the outside unless we're going to row up, like we most probably will. It's lovely and sheltered. Just typical anchorage though, just full of mooring balls, but we're in, and there is room still for boats. We've got 4 metres under us at the moment, and it's only going to drop about 60 centimetres, so plenty of depth under us. Beautiful little spot there. So I've just come ashore, and we're back down in there. Lovely little spot, I'd recommend it. Although not a lot of room for anchoring, but there's enough for maybe 4 or 5 boats. And then the rest is taken up with mooring. A bit more room if you don't draw so much. We only draw 1.4. And there's only a metre of tide at the moment. I'm just walking down into the village now. Everywhere's very peaceful. So it's just gone 5 in the morning, and after a cold windy day yesterday we've awoken to this. I'm going to make our way down to Islay, which is the top end of Northern Ireland. So we've just left Craignish Lagoon, not sure how you pronounce it, but it's a wet, dreary morning at the moment. Hopefully it'll clear up as we go down. A 40-mile leg down to Islay today. Still quite murky at the moment, but we're just coming down past the Trinham Basin. Hopefully the camera's picking up all the boats that are moored up waiting to go through potentially. We've just gone past Dorismore, which is over there. Dorismore. So we're coming down now. There's 3 boats ahead of us. Back to Jura over there. Sun's on Jura, sort of over the wet side of the sound. Making good progress. It's really pretty with the sun on it like that, even though it's a bit of a cold and damp day. Everyone's motor sailing. Wind's on the nose at the moment, but we've got the tide with us, so it's given us 3/4 of a knot down here. It'll give us a bit more, hopefully. Bit of wind against tide here. It's calmed down a bit because we're into deeper water, but where the deep water was hitting the shallower areas, kicking up a little bit of a swell. It's not too bad at the moment. Just coming down the side of Jura. There's another boat with us over there, been following us. I don't know who she is, she's not on ASI, but same course, same speed as us, so I'm guessing they're going where we're going, or similar. Got Jura over there. Don't think we're going to see the paps of Jura. They're hidden in that cloud over there, but we weren't meant to have rain, but we got rain coming in. And then Craig House. I think that's Craig House there. Making our way past there down to Islay. So you can see Lochaline down here, which we came round nearly a month ago now. Time flies. We've got gear all the way along here. All the little boats catching up there with us. Well, I say little, similar size to us. One going over there under sail. Jura. Sound of Jura's up through there. And then we got Islay. That's Islay. Sun's on her. She looks really pretty. I think it's about 2.5 hours and we'll be in the little marina. Just coming down now to Islay, and we go round there, and you can see Ireland clearly now. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, hopefully it will. There's a ferry down there as well, but the Irish coast is quite clear, and that's where we're off to hopefully tomorrow if the forecast stays as it is. We'll look at the tyre all down here. Here. Still got company with us with the other boat. It's not been a bad motor down. Pretty big holes. So we're just coming in now to Port Ellen. Jane's getting ready. The fenders on and the lines on. And the marina is somewhere over behind this wall here. So, and then Lefroy is over there. And then there's another two other distilleries up there, Ardbeck I think, and another one. But I don't think we'll get a chance to visit all three. Maybe. We'll see. Lefroy definitely. It's one of my favourite. So this is Port Ellen. Marina's just there. Should be room for us. So look through the binos. This is a little harbour, and you can anchor out over here where this other boat is. This is Port Ellen, and at last the sun is out. £27 for a 3 metre boat, sorry 11 metre boat with electric. I'm guessing this is like the altar in here. So we've just had a little look around the Lefroy Visitors Centre. So we've left Scotland, which is behind us. Islay over there, very pretty. We only spent the evening on there though, and had a good walk out to the Lefroy distillery. We're crossing across the Irish Sea now, top end of Northern Ireland. We're just coming down to the shipping lane shortly. Rathlin Island ahead of us there, and we're going round that and into Ballycastle, or at least that's the intention.